welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny, and this is my awesome dad,
George.
Dad, what are we having today?
Pizza.
Dad is exactly right, guys. I made Puff Pastry Pizza. This looks absolutely delicious. I made one for Dad and one for me, okay? It looks absolutely delicious. I got a video on how I prepared this. So please go and watch that and stay right, watch that video and come back and be a dad. Dad and I are going to taste this for you and let you know if it's any good or not. Okay, guys, today I'm making Puff Pastry Pizza. It's using puff pastry as the crust. I've never done that before. I wanted to get creative today, okay? So Puff Pastry Pizza it is. I got one puff pastry here, unthawed at room temperature. Well, the pastry itself is still a little cool, but it's unthawed, okay? It's pliable. So we're going to get this ready. I'll show you what I have to do to it to try to make it a pizza. Get the little pieces of paper out of the puff pastry. That's one piece, guys. I'm going to make 2 pizzas because Dad's like a traditional pizza guy, and I like to try a little bit of everything, okay? So I'm going to make 2 pizzas. So I'm going to cut this in half. Pretty much down the center here. Let's get it separated out. Doing 2 pizzas. Okay? Now, we're going to pre-bake this, okay? So my oven is on 425 degrees. 425. And to get this prepared here, I'm going to score. I'm taking a butter knife. You could take a paring knife if you want, but the whole thing is don't go through all the way through the puff pastry. We're going to score like an edge around, like a 1/2 inch edge around both of these to get like that crust sides, okay? So I'm just going to use my butter knife. Like I said, I'm not going all the way through the puff pastry. I'm just kind of just giving it a light score. Try not to be too heavy-handed with this. This is why I'm using a butter knife. If I use that paring knife, I'm afraid I'll just go all the way through, and I don't want to do that. That's what I did. Hope you can see that. Can you see the border I went all the way around? Now I'm going to take 1 raw egg. Let's see if I can make this in the sink. Left-handed. Oh, I did it. Score. Okay, so let's do... making an egg wash here. We want to pre-bake these crusts, okay? This puff pastry crust. We want to, like, partial bake it, par bake it. I've heard people call it blink bake. This means you're getting the bake started before you start putting on the pizza stuff. If you put the pizza stuff on now, it's just going to be soggy. It's not going to raise. It's not going to be that crispy that you want the puff pastry to be. So that's what we're going for here. So 1 scrambled egg. Got my trusty pastry brush. I'm brushing the whole thing, but first, before I do that, I'm taking a fork. I forgot. I missed a step. I'm going to take a fork, and I'm going to dock, they call this docking with fork, in that very center square. That's supposed to help it raise evenly. That's just what I've heard, guys. I'm just going to do it real quickly here. I'm not like going all the way through to the cookie sheet. I'm just kind of tapping it. Let's do both of them. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I just put little, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah, you can. All right, now let's go with the egg wash. I'm gonna egg wash the whole tops of both of these. This is gonna give it that flaky brown, pretty color that I'm looking for. Making the face, I'm sure. Feel like I had my mouth open. Did I have my mouth open, guys? You gotta make the faces. I feel like making the faces helps the cooking. Helps the cooking and the love going into this. Just trying to make sure the border has a good wash on it. Okay, so I'm not going to go too crazy on that. I'll show you what I did here. Okay, now like I said, I'm going to par bake this, or blink bake it, for 10 minutes on 425 degrees. I'm going to get out the rest of my pizza toppings, and then I'm going to show you how I assemble this. Okay guys, it's been 10 minutes. They were in the oven on 425 degrees. They're really puffy right now. So I am going to take a spoon. I'm going to take a spoon and kind of like push down the middle to put our toppings on. I got this on it's pretty hot still, so. It puffed up big time this time. So I'm trying to leave the edges and squish down the middle for our toppings. I left the oven still on 425. So once we get our toppings on, we will put it back in to get our toppings nice and melted. So that's what I did, guys. I just took a spoon, back of a spoon. See if this cooled down enough. Woo! Still a little hot. Not too bad, but I don't want to sit there and hold it. But I took a spoon and I pushed down the centers of these pizzas. Now, let's make Dad's pizza. Like I said, Dad's a traditional guy, right? So I got some just pizza sauce from, I got Prego pizzeria style pizza sauce. I know Dad loves his sauce. Find a bigger spoon here. I think I'm gonna do Dad's on this one. This one seems like it has like more real estate to put all his stuff in, so we're gonna go with some sauce in here, see how much we need. Like I said, I know he likes his sauce, so I'm gonna try to make it a little saucier than I would have it. I wouldn't have it this saucy for me, but I know what Dad likes. Okay, and I got pepperonis, I got cheese, I got some sliced thin onion. I want the onion and the pepperoni on top, so I want to do his cheese. So let's go with the cheese. I just got in my refrigerator and got out some cheese that I have, guys. Faces want to itch. No, I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room for all this cheese. I got some pepper jack cheese here. Shredded pepper jack cheese. Use whatever cheese you want, guys. But I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there just to give it a little zing for Dad. Just a little zing. He's not like a full-on bunch of cheese guy, so I'm trying to restrain myself. Me, I'd be putting on the cheese, right? I do thinking really hard here. I'm gonna do the pepperoni. I got these little mini pepperonis. I think they'll work good in this case because that way you're not getting all one big humongous pepperoni to fall off. So I'm going to sprinkle some of these on. That's a thick pepperoni. Okay. I think I got pretty good pepperoni coverage, okay? I'm gonna do... I did want to do just a little bit. A little bit of mozzarella, just a little handful of mozzarella for Dad. Just very thin, because like I said, he doesn't have to have a lot of cheese like I do. I like the cheese. Some mozzarella on there for Dad. And I thinly sliced some onions here. We love our onions. We always have onions at the house, so I usually try to put them in practically everything. Onions have good health benefits. Okay, some thinly sliced onions. I want to pizzazz this up a little bit for Dad. I got some, this is Italian seasoning. I went to a craft show. You know how people sell like the cheese dips and the all the, different things that they've made. This was Rosebud's natural seasonings. It's Jane's Italian. I'm going to stick this on there. Just shake a little bit. It's not coming out real good. There we go. I ain't got enough on there. That's Dad's pizza. Yep. That's what I'm going to do for Dad's, okay? So now mine, I'm going to get a little wild and crazy. I had 2 ideas, so I'm going to make one half of mine one idea and one half the other idea. Okay. I got some whipped cream cheese here. I think that's what my main base for the whole thing is, whipped cream cheese. I'm just feeling whipped cream cheese for some reason. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to smear some. And it's flaky and flaking off, but I need something. Instead of using my finger, I wipe my hand off here. I feel like I'm gonna have to hold on to it to spread the cream cheese out. I don't want it too thick, but I kind of want it to make sure it's touching like the whole bottom. Oh, my stuff's flaking off. Very delicate, guys, so don't go at it really hard. It's real delicate. Okay, done with that. Okay, so whipped cream cheese. I have some pesto. I had this pesto sauce that I gotten from a where did I get this from? I get this from like an Italian grocery store, and I've had it in my pantry for a minute. So I'm gonna put some pesto on one side, if I can get this open. There we go. Man. So I'm going to put a little bit of pesto on one side here. Pesto's pretty strong, so I'm going to try to not overdo that. So I'm going to stick with that. Okay, pesto with some cream cheese. I feel like it needs, what else does it need, guys? I'm going to do a little bit of Parmesan cheese. It's not even open yet. Just a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese on there, okay? And I think it needs some onions, few little strands of onions to give it a little pizzazz. Okay, that's that one side. Now the other side, I kind of wanted to do like a popper situation, so I do want to put a little bit more cream cheese on this side. I keep losing all my silverware. I can't remember where. Oh, there's my knife that I was using. Oop. I want to put just a tad bit more cream cheese on this side because I want to do jalapeno popper type situation. Okay. Knife works better than the spoon. Okay, tad bit more cream cheese. I'm happy with that. I got my hot and sweet jalapenos from Trader Joe's. I love these things. Thought this would be a great situation to put that on. Like that. I think I'm good with that. Now, let's see. I do want to put some Italian seasoning on my pesto side. Okay. Shake a little bit of that on there. What else would I put? Bacon. I have this pre-made bacon. I just want to get out like a piece or two and put that on mine, plus a little bit of onion on top, I think. Well, if I can get it open. Got a mess to clean up, that's for sure. It's always a mess to clean up when you're making stuff, isn't there? This is already pre-cooked bacon, guys. I'm just gonna give that a little bit of a salty. One piece of bacon. I think that's plenty. One piece of bacon. And I am going to put a couple strands of onion on there. I think it needs like a little bit of, yeah, I think it needs like a little bit of mozzarella on top. Just a sprinkle. There we go. I'm happy with that, guys. This is going back in the oven. I'm going to clean up all this mess. This is going back in the oven for another 10 minutes. Basically just to melt this cheese down. Brown up the puff pastry, maybe just a tad bit more. But I would say under 10 minutes. I'll keep an eye on it. But me and Dad will be back and taste test it for you, okay? Okay, Dad, you ready to taste test this pizza?
Yeah, maybe a bit.
You said it smelled great, didn't
Yeah.
it? It does smell great.
Smelled good.
Smells really, really good. I've let it cool down a little bit. I'm going to get Dad a napkin here. I'm going to get our plates out. So, guys, Dad's a traditional pizza guy. So you saw what I put on it. It's holding its shape well, okay? But I am going to cut this in half for Dad so it's easier for him to handle. Yeah, I think in half will be sufficient. Dad's traditional pizza, so I just put sauce, pepperonis, cheese, and some onion on there, Dad. And all you gotta do is pick her up, and well, remember it's gonna be flaky because it's that puff pastry stuff. You might have to grab it like sideways, honey. Like, see what I'm saying? It's real flaky.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, I did all kinds of crazy combinations on mine. So let me get this stuff out of the way so you guys can see. I was trying not to burn my table. I guess that's going right there. This is going over here. My towel to keep from marking up my table. Guys, I got pesto on one side of mine. And I got cream cheese, like a jalapeno popper type thing. I want to try my pesto side first. Also got my zero sugar 7-Up. Dad's got his Pepsi ready. You have to have soda or beer with pizza. Isn't that true? Is that how that goes? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this pesto one with the cream cheese. Wow. I wanted to show you the bottom of this, guys. It got nice and brown on the bottom. I don't know if I said it in the video, but I baked it on a cookie sheet with that non-stick aluminum foil. I love that stuff, guys. How's it tasting?
Very good.
I like that crispy, crunchy.
Hot.
I let it cool down quite a bit too. On the other side, I got cream cheese and jalapenos and some bacon on here, some onion and a little cheese. I gotta try that side. Wow. Be careful. Take your time. Oh, here's the handle. If you want to grab onto the handle, I'm not sure. And then put it towards you. You want me to help you hand it to you?
Yeah.
There you go. Guys, okay. I know you guys heard me say this a million times, right? Traditional pizza, I get bored with it, right? But I kind of like it on this puff pastry because it's like kind of lighter, flakier. It doesn't feel like you're filling up on bread, okay? You can actually taste the toppings, you know, not just bread. I kind of like this idea. We'll have to let Dad tell you what he thinks about it when he's done. Oop. Guys, if you're anything like me, please make one with the cream cheese and either fresh jalapeno or I like the sweet and spicy jalapenos. Okay, you can get them at Kroger. I got the Trader Joe ones. I even put bacon on there. I put a little mozzarella cheese. I put some shredded onion on there. But please play around with that combination because that thing is super, super duper good. Okay. Now my pesto one, it's pretty good too. The only thing I kind of wish I had for my pesto one was maybe like a little bit of fresh tomatoes or something, or cherry tomatoes cut up, and put a couple of them on there with that pesto. Also, maybe just a little sprinkle of balsamic glaze with the pesto and the tomato, and a little more mozzarella cheese. I think that would be great. But it's very good too. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Picking this up a little bit, guys. Well, let's let Dad get a drink, and then we'll let him talk about it, see how he feels about this. I'm really interested to know how he feels about it. Well, first off, Dad, so I made you 2 pieces because we had 2 pieces. I cut this in half.
Yeah.
Like, you have a big appetite. Did those 2 pieces fill you up pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good.
So you don't feel overly full, but you don't feel hungry. So you're right.
Not overdo it. Overdo.
So comfortable, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you feel about that pizza? Would you eat it again with me?
I would.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
Yes, it's messy. It's a flaky, crispy crust. But are you like me? It feels like you could taste like the toppings more, and it's just like a flaky, crispy crust.
I can taste the pizza sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza sauce was pretty
And
good.
some pepperonis on there.
And pepperoni.
Yeah.
And onion.
Mm-hmm. I even shook a little bit of Italian seasoning on there. Did you taste a little extra seasoning on there or anything?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. Did you like it made that way then?
You could do without.
Okay. So just some
But,
sauce, a little bit of cheese, and pepperonis, and some onions, and you'd be happy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get you another napkin.
I just get my hand.
Yeah, I was trying to think.
On to something.
I'm trying to think. So you would eat this with me again? So how do you think it stacks up to like when I say pizza? Because when I say pizza, he thinks a certain thing, right? He thinks of the dough and the tomato sauce and the kind you get from or a takeout, right? That's what he thinks of when I say pizza. You know what I mean? So I just want to know, like, how do you feel like this stacks up to like regular?
I really like it.
You really like this one?
I really do.
Oh, okay. What score out of 10 would you give this one?
It was a 10.
Wow. Guys, I really enjoy it too. I
enjoy the sauce and the onions and the pepperoni.
Yeah.
And the pizza sauce.
Did you think it was quite different though on this flaky crust?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I really enjoy this too, guys. I really do. I think you could be creative with it. You could put whatever toppings you want. You can do all vegetables. You can do whatever. Leftover stuff. You can do whatever. It's very versatile, okay? It's very versatile.
There's a little bit I bubble seems the bubble.
Yeah. That's okay. Man, these are really good, guys.
It really is. It really is. The flakiness of the crust, the pizza sauce, it is good tasting.
Oh yeah.
It was good. Onion and pepperoni.
It makes me think like, why would I even use like regular pizza crust? Because I really like how light and airy the puff pastry is. I like that crispiness of it. it wasn't that hard to, do or whatever, get it ready.
Only thing is about it, I was messy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a messy food. It's a messy dish.
Yeah. I'm messy for everybody. But it's really good, so.
But it's good. It's good.
Please let us know, guys. After you see me do this puff pastry pizza, let me know, had you tried it before? Had you made a pizza with the puff pastry? Please let me know if you've done it before. Also, please let me know, now that you've seen us try it and we liked it, you saw how I put it together. Let us know, do you want to try it too? Do you want to make yourself a little personal pizza or make yourself one big pizza? Let me know. Now, I don't think it'd be feasible to feed your whole family because you'd have to have quite a few sheets of puff pastry and this and that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the two of you, and you could, put your own toppings on and stuff. Or you and a grandchild or whatever, or you and your son or daughter or whatever, just want to have a light lunch, a little side salad would be good with it.
A baby was make have a heck of a dish out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
really good.
Heck of a plate out of it.
Man almighty. I'm glad I tried it. It sounds like Dad really enjoyed it too.
I enjoyed it.
So I think if from now on, if we want to make us like a quick little pizza thing and we have, some sauce and some onions and cheese and stuff and some pepperonis, I think we can make us a quick little pizza. Okay, so anyway, that's it, Dad. You ready to let these guys go?
Yes, I am.
Okay, guys, we hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day.
A great day and a better tomorrow. And God bless you all. And thank you, Penny, for the pizza.
Your pizza? Okay. You're welcome, Daddy. God bless, guys. Come back tomorrow. See what we're eating. See what we're reviewing. See if we like it or not. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.